Spirit, decades and decades now of bringing us incredibly stylish shoes, but the core of this brand, first and foremost, it's all about comfort. You know, they combine comfort with classic styling, feminine silhouettes, really durable materials. This one, holy cow, this is an example of one of the ones that they changed right before the show. This is called the Wistar, and it is a waterproof, not water resistant, not water repellent, waterproof, super rugged and durable bootie. It is so cute. There's a zipper right on the front for easy in and out. The inside is lined with fleece. Your feet are toasty, toasty warm. Love the quilted design up top as well. And this price is a this day only, which really means this hour only, because at midnight, $76.99 goes away. We're back up to $125. With the 5 flex pay, $15.40 to get these home. Free shipping on this because it's over that $75 threshold, and anything else you bought earlier today, anything else you buy tonight will all be free shipping as well. So this is that beautiful black. Love that one. Look at the white. Ooh, little snow bunny. Who's taking ski trips? Who is walking around in the snow? You're gonna love these. Remember, waterproof. So that one is so pretty. Here's the olive. Look at that, gorgeous neutral tone. And then I've been wearing the wine. I just thought it was such a pretty, rich color. 6 through 12, half sizes, medium and wide width. I will let you know, the black and the white, we've got 100. The olive, we have 160. And if you wanna get the wine, we have just under 200. Hi, Cindy Matthews. So good to see you, friend. You've been with Easy Spirit 5 years now.
That's right.
And we were chatting before the show, and it was so funny. You said, I just got back from a trip, and I wore these every single day. Where were you? What were you doing?
I took one of my crazy adventures, went to Denmark and a little bit of Sweden just last week. So
it's a little chilly.
Just got back a couple days ago, and I have to admit, I've been living in Florida for quite a while. This boot, I have this boot.
Look at
there
that.
There are my pictures.
So
Look,
cool.
That is the Little Mermaid in Copenhagen.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
That is Malmo, Sweden over there with the umbrella. It rained all day in Malmo.
Yeah.
It snowed while we were in Copenhagen. So I went through everything. And I have to tell you.
And your feet were good.
My feet were fabulous. These, it's so funny because when you first pick it up, it's one of our heavier shoes. I will tell you that. It's a workhorse of a shoe. It is a sturdy, rugged boot. But it was so comfortable. I walked a minimum of 20,000 steps every day while I was gone. 6 days in a row, through the snow, through the rain. We didn't really have great weather, but it was the holiday feel though. I'm sticking with that. But my feet felt great. And what really surprised me is I didn't wear thick socks with these.
I don't even have socks on right now.
Exactly. I had on my compression socks. I wear those a lot when I know I'm gonna be on my feet all day. And it's a thinner sock, but my feet stayed warm. I will tell you, I had 3 pairs of gloves on. My fingers were popsicles, but my toes were fine. And I was outside for 6 or 7 hours in a row every single day. I am now sold on this. I had heard through the grapevine at work that my big boss is in love with this boot.
Really?
And that was part of the reason I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this on this trip. I'm gonna put it to the real test.
Yes.
We're gonna put it to Copenhagen winter.
You then, with sizing, did you stay true to size? Because we have medium and wide width, and I'm curious how people should order.
And I say take full advantage of all those different sizes because you want your toes to rest comfortably inside.
Okay.
That's one of the keys, that you don't want to be squished together. It allows in this boot, the way it's created, it is waterproof. The seams are sealed off so you don't have to worry about the water getting in, but we've also added a thermal layer inside, and what that allows is your own body heat to circulate. So you actually want a little bit of room. You don't want it to be super snug and tight on your foot, which really, it sounds opposite of what you might think. You think, oh, you want your toes squished together to keep them warm. Isn't that sharp? And I love the zipper going right up the front. It is so sleek and stylish. You're getting all of this great benefit, but at the same time, it has a nice feminine look, a little bit of a lift to it too. That's about 2 inches. But with this design, it still feels very feminine. You look fabulous in this, Michelle.
Thank you.
I love that styling because
it's like a high top wedge look.
Yes.
It's only 2 inches, but I like a little bit of lift, especially because this is that all-weather, super rugged, super rough type of shoe. If you know you're gonna be on your feet all day, or maybe you've got treacherous, ground that you're walking over, a little lift is a good thing. I'll tell you, the arch support really surprised me inside of these.
It is amazing, and that's when you're gonna be on your feet for quite a while. You don't want the fun to stop, or your day and all the list of things you have to accomplish doesn't stop because your feet start suffering. So you wanna make sure you start with a good shoe. I like to believe there really isn't a thing as bad weather. There's bad attire for the weather. So if you're gonna be dealing with cold temperatures, if you're gonna be dealing with rain, sleet, snow, this is the boot you need. It will keep your toes nice and warm. It gives you that great traction, because I was on cobblestones in Copenhagen. I was on gravel, I was on grass, I was on slush, I was on sleet, you name it.
I'm sure.
Exactly. There was even sand in places. I didn't realize Denmark's all islands. I learned a lot while I was there. It was amazing. But this, all that great cushioning, the style of the quilting, I even wore these to dinner and at nicer places, and they still worked with your outfit. You can really pull it together. And I love the way the models are dressed too, because it
look
really
incredible.
Carries over what you can do with this.
From super sporty to, you know, even work attire, honestly. I will say, we're very busy. Wow, this hour only at this price. So when I checked my show this morning, it was $125. That's the usual full price HSN price. When I came in, they said, we're gonna do it this day only, and we're gonna take $48 off. The shipping is free. You have 5 flexible payments, and what that means is $15.40. These are on their way to you. Free exchanges, by the way. So if you need a different color or a different size, that's now free. And extended holiday returns means you have through the end of January next year to decide if you want to keep these or not. Take them for a test spin, but they are beautiful. They are the super rugged, super durable. These are meant for all weather. Get out there in the worst conditions. Wear the whites, because it's all waterproof. You can wipe this down, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just spot clean it. I get lazy when with the spot cleaning. If I happen to be at the kitchen sink, I use the dish soap. If I'm in the laundry room, I use a little bit of detergent. Very easy to maintain.
I like that it covers your ankles a little bit.
It's
what, 4.5 inches high.
Soft and cozy on the inside. That's why this is one, if I had not gone through the last week with this incredible boot, I would not have believed it, that it held up so well. And I laugh because my husband makes fun of me no matter what gloves I buy. I've tried mittens, I've tried it all. My fingers turned to popsicles. And I was always complaining that my hands were cold, but my feet felt amazing.
That's great, because that'll ruin
step
a trip.
of the way.
If your feet are wet, if they're cold, you can't concentrate, you're in a bad mood, you're not gonna wanna be out and about all day long. So try something like this. Great gift idea, especially having medium and wide and half sizes. Remember the free exchanges. Black, I'm gonna start doing countdowns now, because we are into the territory of what's left, not what's been sold. So if you want the black, we have about 70, okay? If you want the white, we've got about 80. The olive, we have 128 to be exact. And the wine, we have about 150, and that's it. A lot of it is to do with this pricing, because this is, I mean, it is worth $125.
125 was a good price to start with.
That's
for everything that we packed into this. What it's all about is making sure that you have the comfort you need for those conditions. This is made for the wet, the cold, the snow, the sleet, the slush, but we also want you to have good style. Now, I will tell you, so many of our Easy Spirits are light as air. This is a heavier feel, but it's because you're getting that great support, that great traction on the bottom, and that extra bit of insulation to give you the warmth that you need, the warmth that kept my toes feeling happy and kept me happy.
I will say though, when we say heavy, that's because, heavier I should say, because Easy Spirit, their shoes are like ounces. I mean, really, this is heavier, but I'm telling you, on your feet, they're not heavy shoes. They're just very rugged, very durable. They're beefy. They're meant to be beefy.
But at the same time, while the shoe is a workhorse and beefy, it doesn't make you look beefy. That's what I love, that it is a nice feminine look. That zipper right up the front really elongates the look of your leg. Add that to that bit of a wedge, that little bit of a heel, and it really is a fabulous look. That's why I laugh.
These are not skidding or sliding. You're still flexible, but look at that bottom.
Isn't that great? And I love the white at the bottom, that it really pops. And I noticed in all of my pictures from this trip, it was very gray. We saw the sun one time. Well, that's the way it is. It's Scandinavia in winter. But I loved how that really popped in the pictures. And it really added something. It's nice when you can have that fun of the fashion while you're getting all of the practical aspects you need. That it looks great. I love the quilted design. I love the changing textures on here, that it really elevates it when you have those layers that add some difference. And I love the little, very subtle, easy spirit going right up that little
cool
zipper, kind of to remind you to just enjoy.
It's
and when
like,
you're comfortable, anything is possible.
How cute would these be with a little puffer vest? You know what I mean? Or a puffer coat. Just, it kind of has that puffer look to them. Black is on its way out. We have 40. So that's gonna be last chance on that. The sizing is 6 through 12 with half sizes, medium and wide width, true to size, unless you live somewhere where you have to wear like big, thick, chunky socks, maybe go up half size, but honestly, true to size on that. White, we have about 50. That's gonna be it. So these are the most limited. Olive, we now have 100. So that's flying out of here. And wine is about 120. So that price will be good. We will honor this price for the next 45 minutes, just until midnight.
This, as I know, there's some really big storms brewing. They've already been hitting the central states. They're moving a little bit farther east. Just think about what you have in your closet, and if you're prepared, if you're gonna be dealing with any of that weather, whether it's just a holiday trip or if that's your winter and you're gonna be dealing with that for several months, you need a really good pair of waterproof boots. You wanna make sure it's sealed. That's how these are made. So it's waterproof materials, waterproof construction, and that great traction on the bottom. So you really get that grip on the ground that you need. It's so important when you head outside in those conditions.
All right, we'll keep you posted on this one in terms of quantity. We've got about 300 left. You can see on your screen, black now 2 dozen, white 44, olive we have 75 left, and wine we have 120. By the way, if your size isn't available, we have wait list, which I love actually because it's like a little surprise comes later. Basically what happens is you join the wait list, and if it comes back in stock within a certain amount of time, we will honor that price for you and we'll send it out to you. And if not, you don't get charged. So that's a nice way to get yourself on the list. Huge sale on this. I mean, $48 off with free shipping is a big deal. I love that. So we'll keep you posted with that one. We're gonna do something fun. Okay. We're gonna do 3 incredible Black Friday deals. It's your last chance to get them.